Newark Museum. Okay, so I promised a clip of walking onto the Vulcan. Here it is.
Six years ago, I was here. 2016, Newark Museum, my first ever real life video. And now it's 2022, and I'm back again. Because now I actually know how to film, edit, and have a look at that gigantic thing known as the Vulcan Bomber. But out here we've got the Rally Club Socata MS880B, which apparently has a name on the side of Kathy S. And yeah, I'm going to preface this video by saying, me, aircraft, I like them, I don't know too much about them, so they're well. But over here we've got a Cessna 310A. Thankfully they've got all these boards and stuff, so all that I can just look at the board if I want to find a name, which is pretty good. I'm kind of glad about that. But another thing I'm glad about is the fact that we have a sunny day in Britain. That's rare. Oh, hi, hello, that's a plane. This one, according to its little signboard here, is an English... This one, according to its little signboard, is the English Electric Canberra T19. One of the squadrons it flew with is 207. And then we have this humongous aircraft right here. And apparently moles were here too. We have got the Avro Shackleton MR3. This thing is... I just noticed the propellers. That... oh god, that is scary. But no, these things are amazing. I didn't even know Avro made the Shackleton, I'm gonna be honest, but I can't put across on camera just how big this plane is. To do that, I would have to move from standing here to moving way back over here. For reference, I was just stood there. That is how far back I have had to go to get all this in one frame. That is a massive aircraft, and there's still more to go. Oh, hello mate. So we're in hangar 1 of many, and there's a lot of stuff here that I really do not understand, but I'll try my best to cover it. So we've got a Seahawk over here, Armstrong Whitworth. I'm also keeping my voice down because this place, despite the fact it has planes upon planes upon planes upon planes upon helicopters, it has got still quite a lot of echo, because I can still hear myself talk back. Anyway, over here, Sycamore Mark III, which is an interesting little thing. And then there's this. Looks straight out of James Bond. We've got the Benson BAM gyrocopter. Okay, that looks absolutely terrifying and daunting with like all the wires and whatnot. You know, just all those being visible. If somebody asked me if I'm ready to fly it, I probably still would. Over here, another Whirlwind Haas.7 M685, so it says, just right there, we've got this gigantic helicopter. And my colour settings don't do us enough colour or settings things. Okay, so my camera doesn't do us justice. This is actually a much brighter orange than you think. There we go, I've had to change the settings a little bit, but that is a little closer, but it is bright, pretty much fluorescent orange, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. Over here we've got a couple more helicopters. Yes, I'm going to keep filming with this setup for now, because it actually seems to work nice in the hangar. We've got a couple of these that I really don't know too much about, but we're definitely being watched by somebody right there. Oh, and then we've got this one just hanging from the ceiling, you know, as you do. Absolutely crazy. To think that 6 years ago, I stood in front of that. That was the first real life video ever. Amazing. And this plane too, I'm not quite too sure what it is. Plane experts in the comments, please tell me. But over here we've got, what have we? We have a de Havilland, not a comment. This is a DH-114 Heron, as according to that little bit just there. It's a BEA, British European Airlines, or something like that. Let's actually zoom my camera out a bit because it's a bit too zoomed in. There we go, I also had to zoom myself out, also known as walking back at least 2 feet. But this is quite an interesting aircraft. It is, well, it looks like a quad prop, because we've got two this side, to that side. That's probably enough for a quad prop to qualify, right? But yeah, this thing right here is the handley page. It is the Hastings T.5 call sign, or rather aircraft identification code TG517. I totally did not just read that board over there. But as you can see, this is a massive, massive aircraft. Maybe not as big as the Avro Shackleton, but is still certainly quite hefty, shall we say. Oh, and this one you can walk under the wing of. But there we go, TG517. This thing is incredible. Exhibit is currently under restoration, or at least that's what the sign says, which is a bit of a shame because I would have loved to have had a look inside there, but oh well. But no, this thing is absolutely insane. And the best bit is, there's more. The planes do not stop here. Apart from this one, which is obviously stops here. Okay, let's go look at more stuff. And off we go into hangar number 2. This one's a bit less echoey. And right here, we have a British Aerospace Sea Harrier FA2. All the info is on said boards here. Again, you can pause the video if you want to have a look. But apparently, I've been informed by some of the people that work here, this has been to the Falklands. So it's put in quite the miles, shall we say. Over here we have just a huge engine, and then a few more engines, and a massive plane here. Aircraft armed. Oh no. This is the Gloucester Javelin FAW-8, or .8 I should say, XH992. And there's all the information about it, because that is a lot of talking. That engine right there is kind of intimidating being stood next to those. But this is the de Havilland Gyron Junior. I don't know what the Gyron Senior is like, but I'm scared of it. And I've just noticed those are, I think, either glass or plastic with inscriptions on the front of them. I would not want to see all those coming at me. But honestly, they look pretty cool. So there's a lot of stuff under here. Apparently this thing is named Freddy. It's I guess that Freddy very much was ready, if you understand that. Well done to you, you're smart. But over here we've got well, we have this thing. Oh dear. We've got more signs up there than you know what to do with. We've got a massive bomb over the back there. And then we have, as you saw on the B-roll just now, a whole host of planes, and apparently this miniature tank down here. Isn't it cute? Oh my god, we're back outdoors again. Anyway, out here we've got an exhibit under restoration, as it says down here, and apparently I failed to pronounce how restoration should be said, but we've got a MiG in front of us, and another one, and we've got some more stuff down here, which we're just going to take a look at real quick. And then over here is just, well, absolute chaos really of all sorts of bits and pieces, which means I am going to walk away from here very, very quickly, because that thing is staring me down. And then we also have this Royal Observer post from World War II, which has a phone in it for some reason, and up here also has this sight spotting device thingy. Once again, it says a little bit more about it down there, but yeah, it is certainly interesting. My god, it's everybody's favourite garden display team, the Red Barrows. Oh. Hello there. Here is the Knots Cafe. Well, this is new. I thought it was just me a minute, but that has a window off to the side of the plane. What is this thing? Hang on, let me have a look. It is yet another electric or English electric Canberra. Okay, but it's got that off to the side of it. Also, that is a terrifying sight to see right there. Wow! And don't worry, I didn't forget about all the planes over here too, even though there's only 3. I'm still going to go and take a look at them. Over here we have got the Gloucester Meteor T7, which is an interesting aircraft. Twin engines, jet engines, not propellers like we've seen in the past. Over here we've got the one that everybody likes, the English Electric Canberra PR.7, or just PR7. Down here is some of the stuff about it. If you wish to pause the video and take a look, feel free to go ahead and do that. And then moving over here to yet another de Havilland, we've got the DH104 Dove. Again, here's also some stuff where you can pause the video and take a look for yourself. And then, basically the main bit of Newark Air Museum, even though it's currently being refurbished, it is Vulcan Bomber XM594. And also got to speak to a Vulcan captain, which was quite an experience. So thank you very, very much to John for letting me speak to him. Honestly, it was fantastic. And then the interesting thing is, right next to here we have got the Yellow Sun and Blue Steel nuclear missile. I think I'm going to go move back about half a mile, maybe more.
I also saw Prince Charles fly the Vulcan, and they gave me a punishment posting as a result of that.
And that, everyone, brings us right back to where we started. Hangar, Newark Air Museum sign, and a huge thank you to the people that have let me film here today. I honestly couldn't have made this video without them letting me do that. And for the people that I was able to speak to about the Vulcan Bomber, speaking to a Vulcan captain. I can't say if he's captain of that exact Vulcan, although I kind of think he was. And also back by the planes and stuff where we started earlier. That will be this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it because I found it fantastic. Coming back here again for the first time in roughly about 6-7 years. And yeah, now I've got to go and dig the old video out of the archives to go and edit into this one. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Tech out. And by the way, I still have no idea which plane this one is, but it's certainly something.